Calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net. Calling the Spark repeater net. This is KE0FUD, Kilo Echo 0, Foxtrot Uniform Delta, your net control station for this evening. My name is Chris. My QTH is Sedalia. Sparker repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. Purpose of the net are gather hams in the area, exchange information of mutual interest, and promote public service by ham operators. If you have any emergency, priority, time value, or routine traffic for the net. Are there any announcements for the net? I have one announcement. I just got a call from work because it's my turn to be on call, so I'm multitasking right now. I may have to ask you to repeat yourself once in a while. Hopefully this won't take very long, and we can do the important business of getting the net done. With that being said, let's move on to check-ins. So I guess we'll do the mobiles and portables and short timers. Call now.
K0CYR, Kilo Echo 0, Charlie Yankee Romeo. This is Bob in Sedalia, and I'm in and out.
KD0, ETL Mobile, and I have traffic for the net.
Lima Bravo, this is Joe in Sedalia, and I'm in and out.
Stop right there. I missed that last one after Paul. Could you come back with your call sign again?
Yeah, this is Joe in Sedalia, KE0WLB, Kilo Echo 0, Whiskey Lima Bravo, and I'm in and out.
Alright, thank you very much. So I got KE0CYR, KD0ETL, and KE0WLB. Paul, go ahead with your comments. This is KD0ETL testing. Sorry, this is KE0FUD trying to get a hold of KD0ETL. I was having some technical difficulties. Can you hear me now?
W0VK. Yeah, Chris, you're transmitting modulating just fine. I hear you, but I haven't heard a call come back to you. W0VK.
And just let.
Oh, I heard you there for just a second, but then I keep losing you.
Your frequency. We've had some spurious transmissions on this frequency this afternoon, and just to let everyone.
Paul, I lost you there again. I heard you say something about some spurious transmissions.
KD0ETL, you got me now?
Sure do. Let's try this again.
Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I was trying to switch back and forth too much. Yeah, there's been some spurious transmissions on this frequency, and just let everybody know we're investigating. KD0ETL, back to net.
All right, thank you very much. Well, let's get back to the net. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble. That was the end of the list. So if we have any more check-ins, go ahead and call now.
KE0UHO, this is Mike in the Dresden area. Just checking in. I'm in and out.
KE0ZTE, Jack in Windsor, Missouri, in and out.
let's stop right there. I'm having trouble. The first one I got was Mike, but I didn't catch your call sign. Could you repeat that again? And the next one was Jack. I got part of your call sign, and I'm going to need you to repeat that too. Let's go with Mike first.
Okay, this is Mike in the Dresden area. Kilo Echo Zero Uniform Hotel Oscar. KE0UHO.
I got you that time, Mike. Thank you very much. Did you have comments for the net, or were you in and out?
I'm in and out. It was an awful hot day today. I guess that's a comment. And I was outside in it, so.
Thank you, Mike. Next is Jack. Could you come back with your call sign again, please?
Yeah, that call sign is KE0ZTE, Kilo Echo Zero, Zulu Tango Echo.
Got you down. Thank you very much. All right, let's continue on with the check-ins, and hopefully I can do a better job of getting them in.
AF0 ARQ, Kilo Foxtrot 0 Alpha Romeo, Quebec. It's Don.
All right, Don, AF0 ARQ, go ahead with your comments. Don, did you have any comments, or are we having trouble with the signal again?
Oh, okay. Yeah, earlier I noticed some traffic on the repeater net that to me was shouldn't have been there, and I was just wondering if anybody has lost a radio or something where this person that was on there has gotten a hold of it and was on the frequency.
WA0 SDO repeater.
Well, that could be a possibility. I'll let Paul look into that. He said they're investigating it, but yeah, that's a good possibility. I'm going to go ahead and ID again. This is KE0FUD.
And then I'd like to say I'll be glad when Saturday gets here, so I don't have to study anymore.
It'll be good. You're going to be doing the test then, I guess. Good luck on that.
So this is KF0 ARQ. Clear?
All right, thanks for checking in. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
KE0NJB checking in.
Whiskey 3, Mike Echo Bravo, checking in from Sedalia, Doc.
All right, we'll stop there on the pause. We got KE0NJB and W3MEB. Let's go ahead with KE0NJB with your comments.
As most of you know, it's really rare that I'm home on a Sunday night, so I figured I better take advantage of it and try to get on here. Sorry there's so many issues with the repeater.
Well, I'm glad you're able to check in.
I myself. When is the next meeting going to be? Does anybody know yet?
Yeah, I think we talked about that. It's going to be Saturday the 1st, I believe, at the regular time. And I think it's going to be back at the church again. If anybody could verify that.
B0VK.
W0VK, go ahead.
Chris and Brian. Yeah, the meeting will be August 1st, 8:30 a.m. And the same location that we've had. So out there at the west side of town, there at the Broadway Presbyterian Church. At that point, that's all I got on that. Back to you, Chris. W0VK.
Thanks for confirming that. And did you have any other comments before we move on down the list?
No other comments, sir.
All right, thanks for checking in. Next on the list is W3MEB. Doc, go ahead.
Good, wonderful Sunday evening to all. Had a nice weekend, took a trip down to Nevada, and got back early this morning. I got to talk to Paul a little bit this evening. Concerned about those people out there that are playing on the radio. So what we're doing is we're doing a little reverse monitoring and seeing if we can triangulate what's going on here. Everybody heads up on it, and if you have any info, go ahead and relay it to KD0ETL. And I'll be looking forward to seeing everybody here this coming Saturday. And this is W3MEB out.
All right, thanks for checking in, Doc. I'll see you Saturday. That was the end of the list, but I thought I'd ask W0VK, since you're there, did you have any comments for the net?
Yeah, Chris, I'll go ahead and check in. W0VK, Whiskey 0, Victor Kilo. Name is Brett. And, had a pretty good weekend. And today, spent the majority of the early afternoon and into mid-afternoon, or late morning, early afternoon, mowing grass, getting the yard kind of up to par where it needs to be. I skipped 2 weeks there, and then Carrie and her mom and dad, we took a little trip over to Arrow Rock and had a little early dinner over there, and just got back. Haven't had my radio on all day, so this is all news to me. What's going on? But we'll figure it out. And just kind of like we've talked there, all the more reason to get your fox hunt antenna up, and we'll get this. We'll be able to solve these problems pretty quick. So anyway, just turn it back to you, Chris. Hope everybody has a real good week, and good to hear everybody on there. And Chris, you're doing a fine job, my friend. So we'll see you later. W0VK.
Recheck, KD0ETL.
Go ahead, Paul.
W0VK, would you give me a call? KD0ETL mobile, thanks. Net control.
Yes, yeah, Paul, will do. This is W0VK.
KE0FUD.
Chris, I doubled with you there. Sorry, I apologize about that. I confirmed with Paul that I'd call him. So you may call again. I might have overlaid you there. Sorry about that. W0VK.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll try that again. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark repeater net?
KY0P.
Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango Sierra, Bill Carrollton.
All right, we'll stop right there. KY0P, go ahead with your comments.
Good evening, Chris. Thanks for taking the net tonight. Doing a great job. I had kind of a busy morning at least. Didn't do much this afternoon, but took about a 30-minute walk to start off with, and then mowed the yard. That took 30 or 45 minutes, so needed to get those two things done before the heat closed in. Got that done and sat under AC the rest of the day. So anyhow, that's about all I got. 73. Look forward to seeing everybody at the meeting on Saturday. So back to you, Chris. KY0P, I'll be clear.
All right, thanks for checking in. Next on the list was W0WTS. I think I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead with your comments.
Affirmative on the call sign. You did get it correct. Chris, you're doing a great job on the net tonight. Sounds like you've got a pretty good list running here. Just wanted to say hello and get in for the count. Let everybody know that the group here in Carroll County had a first face-to-face meeting since the first of the year. Between weather delays and coronavirus, we have not been face-to-face, and it was good to see a few happy smiles in the group. Still a small group, but looking forward to a large one. That's really about it. Everyone there, have a good evening, and I'll turn it back to Net Control. This is W0WTS.
Well, that's good to hear. That coronavirus sure has caused a lot of trouble. We've had a couple of get-togethers here. We're doing ours outside, out at the church. It's been pretty good so far. So that's the end of the list. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
WA0WAUY, Whiskey Able 0, Whiskey United Yankee, Steve at Beeman.
Kilo Echo 0, India Kilo Golf, KE0 IKG, Paul from Columbia.
All right, we'll stop right there because I know I got the first one messed up. I think it was Whiskey Alpha 0 WQY. Is that right?
William United Yankee.
All right, thank you. Go ahead with your comments.
WA0 SDO repeater.
Chris, you turn it back over to me.
I did. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for calling on that this evening. Man, it was a hot one today. I'm looking forward to some of these cooler days here the next 4 or 5 in a row, they say. And maybe some rain tomorrow, which we could use out here. I don't know about everybody else, but it's getting dry again already. Anyhow, don't know anything new. Well, go ahead and turn it back to you, Chris. KE0FUD, WA0WY.
All right, thank you very much for checking in. Next on the list is KE0IKG. Go ahead with your comments.
Really have too much for the net. Just wanted to, was scanning the bands and heard you call the net, so I just thought I'd get one in there for the count. Anyway, thank you for hosting the net. This is KE0IKG. Back to Net Control.
All right, thanks for checking in. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
This is KD0WXT, Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey X-Ray Tango, in and out.
All right, I got KD0WXT is in and out. Are there any other check-ins for Spark Repeater Net?
W0 LRX Mobile.
In and out.
All right, WB0LRX, I got you in there. Are there any other check-ins for Spark Repeater Net? Let's call for check-ins to the Spark Repeater Net. Call now.
K0ODX, Kilo Echo 0, Oscar Delta X-Ray, Kevin in
KE0, Oscar Delta X-Ray. You're pretty quiet, but I could get your call sign there. Did you have some comments?
No, I'm using a handheld here, just trying out a new antenna on it, seeing if I can reach. I'm pretty far away with this little handheld, so I appreciate you taking the net. KE0ODX out.
All right, thanks for checking in. Last call for check-ins to the Spark Repeater Net. Call now.
KD0TZZ, Don in Russellville, just giving you one for the count.
All right, Don, thanks for checking in. Any other check-ins? Last call for check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call now. All right, that sounds like the end of it. I'm going to call it right there. We got 18 check-ins tonight, and the net lasted for about 21 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for checking in, and I'll return the repeater back to normal use. This is KE0 FUD, clear.